everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an herb garden makeover. So we used to have an herb garden many years ago and it just basically has been taken over by a few plants but mostly weeds. So what I want to do is completely overhaul it, dig up everything that's there and just basically start over. I've got a few ideas that I want to try just to kind of keep things more contained. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I hope you enjoyed this video and let's go ahead and get started. So this is what we're going to be working on today. This used to be our herb garden many years ago, and it has gotten completely overgrown with weeds and unwanted plants. So what I want to do is completely start over. So we're going to start by digging up the stones, then I'm going to pull out all the weeds, and then we're going to dig up the dirt. So now I'm ready to go ahead and start pulling up the weeds. So I'm just going to start in this first section and just work my way around the tree. So now I'm ready to go ahead and dig up the dirt. So I'm going to just start at one point and work my way around the tree. I did leave one of the plants that we are going to be repotting in the dirt, and I will be moving that at the end. So while we were working, I noticed that we had this special visitor in our yard. All the cats had lined up and they were definitely looking at something, so I went over to see what it was, and we had this beautiful box turtle. He was just going to town on some of the strawberries we had growing in the yard, and he was just so cute, so I wanted to include him in this video. So once we got the weeds all cleaned up, I went ahead and laid out the pots that I was going to be putting in the ground. And then from there, I decided exactly how I wanted it to look. We dug the holes and put them in the ground. Okay, so today I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my herbs planted, and hopefully we'll get all that done today. As you can see, we got the pots in the ground. It's kind of what our plan was, to plant them in pots in the flower bed so that they didn't spread out and take over, a little more contained. So that's kind of the thought process there, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so here are the plants that I'm going to be planting in my herb garden today. So I have some lavender. I got some basil. Hi, baby. Hey, sugar. I've got some mint. And then we've got some sage. So these are the herbs that I'll be planting. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start putting the plants in the pots. I'm going to put a mixture of garden soil and potting soil in the pots and then get everything planted. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and plant my seeds in this pot here and in this pot here. So over here I'm going to be putting chives, and over here I'm going to be putting cilantro. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. Okay, so now in this pot here I'm going to plant some thyme, and then in this pot over here I'm going to plant some more of the basil. So we were able to get everything planted today. I'm so happy with the way this is turning out. You can see in those pots where you don't see any plants, that's where we put the seeds. So hopefully in the next week or two, we'll start seeing some progress on that. And I'm just loving the way this is looking. This is better than I thought it was gonna be. We need to add in the mulch still. So I'm gonna go ahead and water everything, and then tomorrow we'll get the mulch laid. So here's one more look at the before. And here's what it looks like all finished. Okay, so we got the mulch laid and it looks amazing. I think everything just looks so much more clean and neater. And it's also going to just help keep those unwanted weeds out. So this is definitely the look we were going for when we started out to do this project. And I am so happy with the way this turned out. It may not look like much, but to us this is a big project and it was really like something we looked forward to doing. And I'm so happy with the way it has turned out so far. So we are excited to see what grows, and we are excited to use our herbs in cooking and other ways. Okay, so it has been 1 week and our little thyme plants are just sprouting up everywhere. I just can't believe how fast they came up. And I'm excited to see how many of them make it and survive. But right now there's so many little plants in there. It's so exciting and so encouraging to see them growing, and so I'm really excited to see how they look next week. Okay, so I did sprinkle some little basil seeds in this basil pot here, and you can see they are coming up. So a few of them. So that's pretty exciting to see progress happening. And this basil plant looks amazing. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am so happy with the way our herb garden turned out. I just love how we have everything divided up with those pots. The mulch is helping keep the weeds out, and everything has its own specific space to be. It's very contained, very organized, and very neat, and that's just the way I like it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to try something like this in the future, and if nothing else, if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos I have coming out in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.